All right, guys, day 18. I'm going to share with you guys why this thing seems to be working for many of us is because of accountability. For probably the first time in your life, you're being held accountable for something that you want to do, but you weren't able to do. There's so many things we want to do and we'd love to do. I want this, I want this. I wish there was a way. I wish somebody gave me a helping hand. And it's here. It's all here, guys. It's all there. I'm going to give you guys some tips. So stick around for the next 2, 3 minutes. No, nothing longer than that. I'll give you guys some tips that'll help you go a very long way. So what works for me personally is I'm just like you guys. I get lazy. I'm like, oh, let's skip it today. But then you know what? I remember that I made a promise to myself and made a promise to you guys that I'm going to show up every day. And that's accountability. You guys are holding me accountable, and I'm holding you guys accountable to make this thing happen. And it's the small, small change every day that is working like magic. I have more energy, and I'm sure you guys have the same. When I see results coming from you guys, like, oh, I did 9,000 steps today, I did 15,000 steps today, I did this, I helped an old lady cross the street, I shoveled somebody's driveway, I mowed somebody's lawn, I did somebody's groceries for them. These are the things that set you apart from others. You feel good because you're doing things for yourself and for others. You're not an ordinary person anymore. You're on your way to become your very best. And 2026 should be your best year. I mean, it should have been, all those years should have been your best years, but that's life. We don't always get what we want unless we put in that extra effort. And here, just that small little change, you're getting up every day and you're making this, just going for a walk, doing a little bit of exercise, eating clean, and then you're like, well, let me make myself 1% better every day. And then at the end of 30 days, you're 30% better than what you started with. Do you know how much 30% improvement is? It's massive. Imagine that your bank account was 100,000. Okay, you had 100,000 in your bank when you started this challenge, and you have 30% more in your bank account. That's 130,000 more. That's a huge change. And now let's go for something that's even more valuable than that is your health. Your health is 30% better than when you started. And you can't put a price on that. That's priceless. Some people say, I built $1 million body. No, it's not about the body. Your inner self has to be clean also. So your inside has to match the outside. You can look good on the outside, and then there's nothing good happening on the inside. So with this challenge, like I said in the beginning, is a reset. We reset everything in life. Just like there's clutter in your room, in your life. We clean all that up one day at a time. And the best way to do it is by becoming healthy. This is the vehicle that does everything for you. If you're not a, if you're not able to drive this vehicle, nothing in your life is going to work out. So put the best fuel in this vehicle, take care of this vehicle, clean it, feed it, and maintain it. Put in the best synthetic oil, put in vacuum clean it every single day. When put air fresheners in there. So when you go out every day, pretend this is the best day of your life, and that's how you're gonna treat it. Your negative thoughts are gonna go out. Positive thoughts are gonna come in. Wear your best clothes. Don't let them hang in the closet for a rainy day that 5 years have passed. Start wearing your good stuff. Start going out. Start calling people you haven't called for a long time. Make that change in your life so people see it. Be like, what? This guy out of nowhere, he's changing, and that's it, my friends. That's it. That's the new change. Health, wealth, and happiness. And none of that will be there unless you have the health. You have the health, you'll have the wealth, and you'll have the happiness. Because if you don't have the health, it doesn't matter how rich you are, it's not going to matter. And because you're sick, you're not going to be happy. So health is wealth. Day 18, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 19 because this video has gotten longer than I expected it to be. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. Please stick to this and keep showing up every day.